But in the past, we've predicted stuff, or more or less like we're talking and like, dude, wouldn't it be cool if this was a thing? And then like a month later, it would happen.
Yeah, predicted is a bad word to put it because it's literally just like, dude, they should totally do that. That would be pretty good.
And then they did.
Yeah, it's It's actually bullshit because one of them we had more recently, and it was a content idea.
That's the frustrating thing.
That shit happened really quick because
you texted me and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, we were talking about it a day before, not even.
We have 3 ideas we could reference, and 2 of them were like a while back, and then it took them a little while for it to happen.
Yeah, because it was like, it was just like, hey, wouldn't this be cool? And then somebody did it.
Yeah, and then the one, we were like, yo, because we've been wanting to do content, but we're fucking lazy, first of all. Well, I mean, I am. I'll speak to myself. I'm lazy as shit. And I mean, like, I don't have a lot of the stuff. Like, I don't have the camera and shit. Like, I got the mic and everything, but that, and then we were talking about, to put it more into, like, instead of beating around the bush and being cryptic, I'll say the one thing is we wanted to see, like, carbonate shit.
Yeah, we have this thing that's been sitting in our kitchen since we moved in here for, like, almost 3 years now. And it's a soda stream, and it's just can carbonate, liquid water, and then add syrup, and you got soda. Bing, bada boom. But it's like, what if you carbonated milk? How would that taste?
Probably horrible.
What if you carbonated like, I don't know, orange juice?
I feel like that wouldn't be bad, actually.
Yeah,
orange.
It's just
soda?
like that would be a fun, dumb thing to do on like this show.
Yeah.
Because this is just like whatever we want it to be.
Yeah.
Variety podcast. It's a fun word for we have no idea what we're doing.
We just want to shoot the shit.
Which is the idea of the whole show name.
True.
But we were talking about that. I'm like, dude, okay, we got to do that. Like, what things could we carbonate? And like, all right, that'll be like something we do for our podcast. Because we had this in mind at the time too. And all the means necessary to do it. Until now, we just decided to. But it was like days. I'm talking days. It wasn't even like a month later or something. It was days later.
It was
like a weekend. I brought that idea, and like within the week or the next week.
It was within the week though. It was like, I almost want to say it was like 2-3 days. It was like immediate. And what's crazy, it was Cold Ones, for example. Like, I love their content, and I would have never, like, they would do something like this, but I would have not have thought they would have. 2 days later, it got uploaded. It was like, bro, wavelengths.
And when you messaged me that, and like, I can't believe this. Did you see this? And I'm like, this is literally some Little Caesars Predator Hunting Grounds level shit. And that's like what I said. And those are 2 examples we can think of. At least I can think of the last 2 times we've like talked excessively about something, and then it just happens. The first time was Predator Hunting Grounds, which we were taking classes at the tech, and we were just like in class, just chilling before it started. And we were like, we had been playing a lot of Friday the 13th, the game. And we were like, dude, it'd be cool if there was like a game like that, like an asymmetrical kind of horror type game. But if it was like the Predator, and you're the Predator, and you got to hunt down all the like commando squad or whatever it could be.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, it'd be cool. And then this could be like an ability, just nerdy, dumb game talk to kill the time.
Nah, but that'd be how it is. Like, I mean, everybody's got a game idea that they think would be bomb as shit. Don't get me wrong.
It's not like we were going to be the ones to come up with it in any sense of the way. We were just like, that'd be cool. And then like, that was like a couple months later, and it was like announced.
Oh yeah, but it was like years. I think it was like a year.
At least a year, yeah. And then funny enough, there was like an alpha or something that was like free for a week. Played it one day, and we never touched the game again.
I think I don't hear about it at all. I bet you it's still bad. I mean, no slander to developers. Like, I could not do what they do. I can't make a game.
Some games just don't hit it. Like,
And you know what's crazy is it would have if we would have made it. And I'm not saying like if I would have developed it, but I'm saying like if I would have been like, hey yo, do this, it would have slapped.
Right. So you're like the Todd Howard in the situation.
Yeah, like I would have made that shit happen, man.
Yeah, it just works. But the other thing was Little Caesars. And I remember specifically this was driving back from feeding our fat asses Little Caesars. And
this was pre-COVID. And this is what COVID is what made it happen.
That's the crazy thing.
This was pre-COVID.
Did it though? Did they start doing that when it was like? I thought they started before.
No, I'm pretty
We'll look into
sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Put on the screen if he's wrong or not.
If
you're listening audio, you won't know anyway. So who cares?
Nah, but I'm pretty sure, and now I could be wrong. You are right, but I think it was like it wasn't deep into COVID, but it was like
it definitely did. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was what like kind of pushed it out, and then they started delivering, and I was like,
we were talking like, man, it was more or less just like a discussion of like, why don't they do delivery? It's probably because their pizzas are so damn cheap. Like, it's carry out. It's like, okay, to be fair about Little Caesars,
the quality is different.
They don't have great pizza. Like, I will never go out on a limb. Like, I'll never put myself out there for Little Caesars, you know?
But some people will.
But, like, I don't hate it. That's the thing. You get what you pay for. And, like, if I'm going to go for a $5 pizza, I'm going to expect a $5 pizza.
Their breadsticks are pretty good, though.
Their breadsticks are hardly bread. They're mostly air.
They're good, though. Okay.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's just like, it is fast food. Yeah, their food is just generally subpar, and it's cheap. That's the thing. It's cheap food, so you wouldn't expect something like that to be delivered.